Federal Reserve, inflation has been so high, less money in their savings accounts, less money in their investing accounts. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. I'm going to talk about Apple today, and the reason is they released some exciting news the other day. They are going to start a savings account. So the savings account will give you a much higher interest than the typical savings account. But there are some things about it that aren't that great. So yeah, earlier this week, Apple announced that they're launching a savings account that yields 4.15% interest, which is pretty good. A lot of savings accounts in the U.S. are kind of horrible. They're just a placeholder. They're just a placeholder. Goodness me. For where you can have your money just set aside, you know, for unforeseen expenses or whatever. They're not really, the purpose of those savings accounts aren't to generate money. And I mean, you can just look at the interest rate and figure that out. I mean, a lot of the savings accounts in the US have anywhere from 0.01 to 0.03% interest on them, which is terrible. Although if you go into there's other types of savings accounts where you have to have a bigger deposit right away, there's a lot of regulations. Those usually have a higher interest rate on them. I can't exactly remember the number, but those are more similar to the one that Apple is launching. But with that, so obviously 4.15% is pretty high. At the same time, if you look at inflation, we have some pretty recent numbers that came out for inflation, or the inflation numbers for March of 2023, and that was 5%. So if you just put all your money into Apple savings account, thinking that that's like the best way to get money, you're actually losing money if you take inflation into account. And so, yes, it is better than most other savings accounts. That doesn't mean that it's that great of an idea for you to put money into, just because there's much other investments you can do or things you can do with your money that'll generate more money for you, or where your money will accumulate faster. I do think that they're doing something interesting though, because obviously Apple is not a bank, you know. It's technology, and I do think it's kind of, you know, they're following kind of a trend with this, where a lot of people just, for instance, like they access all their savings or whatever, like through their phone, like various mobile apps, and also investing through your phone, you know, with Robinhood and all these opportunities that people have to just use their phone for everything. Obviously Apple knows this, you know, that's the market they're in, so that's probably the the biggest reason for why they're doing this right now. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what this will do for Apple moving forward. And also, you know, will other companies try to do the same? I didn't notice that Apple stock has gone up a little bit since this happened, so I guess, you know, maybe if this thing goes really well for them, it would be a good idea to perhaps get some shares of Apple. At the same time, if it doesn't go that well, you know, that's might not be good for the stock, but yeah, I mean, they're at least thinking ahead. They're trying to come up with new things that'll generate money for them, and that'll be that's something you always want in a company, or in a company that you want to invest in, is that creativity. And so you want, obviously, creativity, but creativity in itself doesn't generate any money. You do need something that's well established, you know, something that they really know what they're doing with, or something that they have a lot of experience with. So obviously for Apple, that's the technology part of it, you know, the phones and the different computers and I don't know, all the other little technology things that they have. But yeah, adding this into the mix is definitely interesting, and I'll try my best to stay on top of other news like this. If you have anything specific in mind, or any specific companies you want me to try to stay on top on, or like kind of give some advice on different stocks, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll keep these videos coming pretty steadily. But yeah, I do need new ideas for content, and if you guys have anything that you would want to see, then just let me know. So I think I'm just going to end this video early because we're kind of losing horribly. Not horribly, but not that much. So, alright. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon.